Hey, my friends, let's look at some knives here that don't break the bank. A lot of people search for this particular information, and people ask me over the years of what I consider some really good high value fixed blades. And we've kind of touched upon this a little bit here and there, but I kind of wanted to actually make a list here that's current for early 2018. The first is the SOG Field Knife, and that's just what it's called. Um, it's a very simple name for a very simple knife, but there are some features to it that are very good. It has excellent grip and a nice sheath, and it's a decent size. And I'll have an actual overview of this knife on the channel in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But for under $30, and all these knives here are going to be under $30, you can't beat it. Just like you can't beat this Mora Companion, which you can get it in stainless steel or carbon steel, a full medley of colors. And they range anywhere from, I've seen them as low as $9, um, up to around 20, depending on what style you get. So it's something that, to really check into. If you're really on an extreme budget, a Mora knife can really pretty much get you through most situations, realistically speaking. Now, this buck, this is the Buck Light Max in the large. They also make it in a small too, and they have different color handles and sheath configurations. But you can get these typically between $15 to $25, depending on what size. And they are a full tang fixed blade. And I own some of these as well. And I'm telling you what, these are just high value. It's not like the greatest deal ever, 428C, but for the money, it's pretty high value. Just like the CRKT Minimalist, which comes in 5 different flavors. 3 of them are quite a bit more practical than the other 2. So, you can just decide on your own. But the Bowie style, the drop point, and the Warncliffe, in my opinion, are the more practical configurations. You can typically find these between $14 to $21 on Amazon.com here in the U.S. market. They have a really nice retention for the sheath, and it's just a very, very comfortable, extremely small knife for emergency self-defense or utility task. Now, you're probably wondering, why do we have a shovel on the screen? This is the Code Steel Special Forces shovel. And it's a kind of a throwback from the Soviets' shovel. I think it was back in World War II, if I'm not mistaken. And so this is under $30. But the sides of the shovel are sharpened. And of course, you can sharpen them further when you get it, but it's pretty amazing. You can actually use it like a hatchet. And so it's certainly a fixed blade knife. Another Mora. This is the Mora Knives Craftline Pro S. And of course, I have one of these as well. And I've been promoting this for a long time. Now, for under $10, this is probably the best deal of all of them I'm going to show you here. This is stainless steel, but there's other variations for just a couple more dollars, literally speaking, that's in carbon steel. And this is great. Just like the Companion, it's a super high value. Just a different configuration for blade and in handle. It's just a little smaller than the Companion. This is the Tramontina, I believe that's how you say it, the Tramontina Bolo style machete. And I have one of these, but mine is going to be, I guess, what they would consider more of the sword configuration. And they do have these in different handle materials and even the length of the blades. They make them in a longer configuration than you see here. I kind of have the medium size with the wood handle, and it's really nice. Like, as simple as it is, it's very effective. I really, really like it and highly recommend it. You can find these typically between $15 to $25, depending on what configuration. So that's my list. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.